Hello again, all Life Path number 7s. This is your May reading for 2019. I've already done a complete separate video on the astrology and the new moons and the full moons, so you can go to my page or to my YouTube channel and watch that one. I'm trying to make my videos a little bit simpler for myself and also a little bit shorter for you guys, so you can watch them once or twice and not have to go through all the astrology and stuff like that. You can get straight into the reading if you like. I'm going to change the spread. We're going to be doing a Celtic cross for May's reading. I'm also going to explain as I place the cards down which what the positions of the cards mean as I place them down. I've shuffled the deck. Now all I've got to do is split the deck, and those will be your cards for May's reading. So that's them. So right, for a Celtic cross, we'll start with the centre card, which is you. It's a very good card. And what is crossing you? Your foundation card, your past card, your present card, your future card, you yourself, your environment, your hopes and fears, and your final outcome card. So far so good by the looks of it. If I need to clarify any cards, I will use the same deck to clarify any cards. So right, let's get underway here. We'll start with the centre card here, which is you, and it's the 10 of Raphael. It's a very, very lovely card, this one, and it says, love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. It's a 10, so it is the end of a cycle. So you've managed to get to a 10. This is having done such a lot of work as well. Blessings fill your life, and the only way that blessings fill your life is that you have actually worked on your life to bring these blessings in. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. So that's the happily ever after card, as I call it. And that is you yourself. This is where you are at this present point in time. The card that is crossing you is your challenge. Okay, that's why we lay it across the cards, or the centre card. And it's the 2 of Gabriel, which reads, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So it's not a bad crossing card. It's not really much of a challenge either, because it's asking Life Path number 7s to make bold and ambitious choices now. You've done the work on relationships, the blessings that are in your life. Now we're on to something new in life. We have a new beginning, if you like, with this card, which new beginnings in life can be a challenge, I guess, for some people, for most people really, even myself. But that is your challenge card. Definitely new beginnings, because we have 2 aces sitting here on the table, and the first one is your foundation card, the Ace of Gabriel. Aces are always new beginnings, and the Gabriel suit is the Wand suit, so it's always fast moving. I'll read what it says at the bottom. A gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. And that's a pretty good card to have as a foundation card. This is the foundation of where you're now going in life. And definitely with this card here, making bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Definitely if you're at a 10 of Raphael stage where, love and blessings fill your life, this person also shares your vision. So definitely with this card, you've got a new positive foundation starting, a gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing. There's not too many people in life that get this opportunity, the gift of passion and inspiration, and the sense of wonder and the chance to do something amazing. So that's a pretty good card to be in your foundation area. This card here is your past card, and it's a major arcana card, and it's decisions. This card represents releasing yourself from that which holds you back. It's a self-imprisonment, self-imposed imprisonment, and this is your past card. This is what we have been dealing with in the past. This is saying that this is now in the past. You've released yourself from limiting beliefs. I'll read what it says at the bottom. Release yourself from that which holds you back and need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. So we've dealt with all of that, where we've done this and it's in our past. So this is where we have this new beginning, because we've dealt with all the, lack of self-confidence, unnecessary worry. We've released ourselves from that which holds us back. So pretty good to have that card in. That means, that's probably one of the reasons why you've got the Ten of Raphael in the centre here. Love and blessings fill your life, harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. And like I said, it takes a lot of work to get to the Ten of Raphael, and tens are always ending of a cycle, and here we are, we've got two aces. You not only have an ace here, but you have an ace as your final outcome card. I'll go to our present card now, which is another major arcana card, and it is called, it's number 12, and it's called Perspective. 12 is also the universal year that we're in. We're in a 12 year. 2 and 1 is actually adds up to 3, so it's a 3 universal year that we're in. This is with Archangel Chamuel, and it says, there is a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. So this is our present card, and this could be, well, there's two cards there on the table really that correlate to this present card here. It is the Hanged Man, I think, in the normal tarot cards, but you've got another one here, especially with this one crossing. I keep coming back to this card and I'm not sure why. Making the bold and ambitious choices. There is always a better way to do something. Sometimes you have to stand back and look at things from a different perspective, which you definitely have now because you've done the decision making here, you've set yourself free. You definitely have a different perspective on life now. There's more meaning, new meaning in your life. Even with this card, there's a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. Having that different perspective can lead to new beginnings in life, or a different way of looking at things. Your future card here is the Four of Ariel, and it reads at the bottom, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. So when you give, you also receive is a big message on that card. But again, going back to your past card here, when you're resistant to change, it can be a little bit of a bumpy sort of road. There's always change in life. Nothing ever stands still for very long. But I think with your new perspective that you got here, or that you have, you'll see what that card means, as in the Four of Ariel, when it says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. even sometimes, you know, a change in finances sort of type thing. Sometimes when we give and we give and we give, we don't automatically receive what we should back, sort of type thing. But there might be a chance here that, you know, all the giving that you actually have done, it might be your time to receive. Also here with the bottom of the card, it says extremes in how you save or spend money. Yeah, always needs to be a balance in saving and spending. Never give more than you can. Never give more than you can, and never spend more than you can afford. It's a little bit of a extra message on that card. But so far, that card there might even refer to this card back here. Making bold and ambitious choices. Make sure you've got the finances to do it. There might need to be some sort of savings scheme for you to make, you know, as bigger and bolder choices as you want. Yeah, but anyway, definitely a new beginning, making bold and ambitious choices. But yeah, just extremes in how you spend and save money is a little bit of a cautionary sort of bit on the bottom of that card. We'll go now to your yourself card, and it's a major arcana card, and it's the Emperor with Archangel Uriel, and it says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious choices. So there again, we've got reference back to this card, bold and ambitious choices. So with the Emperor, definitely he's all about stability and efficiency and taking charge of a situation. That's why he is the Emperor. Ambitious plans. Yeah. Even with this card, you know, bold and ambitious choices. If I could speak properly today. Great progress is possible. But at this stage, you're at an ace, you're at a new beginning. It's the progress in getting there. You still got to get there. But you're well on your way because you've got, you know, the Ten of Raphael here, which is a ending of a cycle. You've got an ace, which is a new beginning. But definitely, even with this card, you need the stability and efficiency. All things rely on efficiency and stability. If it's too far one way or too far the other way, it's not balanced, is what I'm trying to say. So, pretty good card to have, the Emperor. I'm going to go now into your environment card, and this is the card I call my chakra balancing card, the Four of Michael. If you're drawn to any one of those colours on that card, if any one of those stick out for you and you keep being drawn back to that colour, it means one of your chakras is out of balance or may have a blockage. I'll read what it says at the bottom. Insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, seek relief from stress. And that's in your environment. So it's talking about getting a little bit more sleep at nights, or time off, seeking relief from stress. You can do that by meditating, by having, especially in the southern hemisphere here, we're going into the end of autumn, beginning of winter, getting back into having salt baths, all that sort of type thing to rebalance us, to clear any negativity or blockages out of our system or our bodies. Eating properly, looking after ourselves, self-care, all that sort of type thing with this card. So insights that come from quiet meditation, if you can actually see on that card, just here, there's a person here that's actually, she's gone to a river to either meditate or either to sleep or meditate. She's taken that little bit of time out to, you know, recharge the battery sort of type thing. Especially in nature. Nature can rebalance a person quite easily as well. But there's also, you can ask the chakra balancing angel in at night when you go to sleep. You can call on her, which is the chakra balancing angel, to balance your chakras or to clear them and to realign them. So that's your environment. So you're just a wee bit tired here from doing all this work, not getting enough sleep at night. There could be any scenario why you're not getting enough sleep at night. Anyway, we'll go into your hopes and fears here, and it's the King of Michael, which is that card. You can see him there. He's standing quite staunch. And it says, principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So that's why he's standing there a little bit staunch. That's his principled, sort of rational, ambitious, and respected stance there. He knows what he's talking about. Now, this is your hopes and your fears. But there's a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Definitely it's time to have open and honest communications with anybody in your life that needs, basically, yeah. It says here, wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. If you have to get out of your integrity to do this, this is where you might have to be a little bit staunch and, you know, have this communication which is honest and open. This communication doesn't have to be an argument or anything like that. You just have to get your point across and leave it there. That is your it's your wisdom and objectivity that are important now. So you've got the wisdom and objectivity to have this conversation with somebody, and it's going to come up basically. It's a hope and a fear. I know it's a hope and fears thing. You're probably hoping that you don't have to have this conversation, but it's come up for a reason. It's telling you this is, you know, basically this is time. This is the time to have this conversation that you're needing to have. We're going to go now to your final outcome card, which is the Ace of Ariel. And like I said, you've got two aces here. You've got two new beginnings. So, and it says here, it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. So this might be the conversation that you have to have back here with somebody, saying that, you know, hey, what about a new job or a promotion? What about that promotion you've been offering me? Or Ariel is the suit of coins, as you can see down here. This could also see the coins down here. She's planted in the ground. She's basically found a little pot of gold that maybe you don't, that you maybe didn't expect coming. This can be a tax return. This can be returns on your investments. This could be the savings plan that you've had, sort of type thing. But it's definitely, this is with a new beginning. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support. A change in job or a promotion. I'm going to pull a clarifying card on that one. Let's see where we're going with the Ace of Ariel, please. That one there. And it's a pretty good card too. The Seven of Gabriel. So that's one there. And it says, stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. And I think that's going back to why this conversation here is going to happen. So that's Seven of Gabriel is clarifying this Ace of Gabriel, but this card here is also tying into it. It says stand up for what you believe in. The King of Michael here says, you know, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. Stay in your integrity. So there is definitely some form of communication where you're going to have to stand up. Stand up for yourself, stand up for the people in your life, maybe. A couple of scenarios there. But stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. So even with the King of Michael here, I was actually thinking about that card. There is a conversation that we need to have with somebody, but you must stay in your integrity. And do what's best for you. You're standing up for what you believe in, not what someone else believes in. Have confidence though, claim your personal power. So, pretty good reading. Definitely get those chakras balanced, get out in nature, get those chakras balanced before you have this conversation. If you're run down, not getting enough sleep, don't have this conversation because it's only going to end up in an argument. Definitely, if that's your environment card, which means the whole of May, get a little bit more sleep than you're having. You know, get your partner or whatever situation you're in, get them to take a little bit more of the load off of you so you can get a little bit more rest. You might be working, trying to do everything yourself. But this card here is telling you to get these chakras balanced. And just through my gut instinct, I know when your chakras are out of balance, this whole situation can be blown out of proportion. You need to stay in your integrity. And the situation calls for honest and open communication. Communication is not yelling and screaming and having an argument. It's just a little bit more on those cards. But definitely you've got, you know, two new, this is finances. The wands are always about, you know, career, all that sort of thing. Your life purposes, all that sort of type thing. You've got two new beginnings here. So definitely, you know, there's a new perspective coming, and that's in your present, this card. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. And definitely pause before you make any conversation with whatever this is going on in this situation here. I may just pull just one more card, just for a bit more clarity. And there you go. We've got a major arcana card and it's peace. It's called peace in this card with Archangel Azrael. And it says, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So after you've stood up for yourself, you've had the communication with this person, it's been open, honest communication, then you will reach peace. So don't be afraid of having this talking to the person that you need to talk to, or communicating with the person or people that you need to, because it's going to bring peace to the situation. And it says, release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. And definitely with two aces here, you've got a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So once you've had this conversation, then it's time to let go and let God. Don't keep bringing it up. Don't keep rehashing it. It's done and dusted, and peace will reign supreme again, we'll say. So that's a pretty good reading, guys. But like I said, make sure those chakras are balanced before you have that communication. And be honest, be open with your communication and say exactly what you mean to say, not what you think someone else wants to hear. I'm going to leave it there now for this reading for May for Life Path number 7s. I'm hoping to come back and do mid-monthlies. It will only be a very short read, but I'm hoping that I have actually more time this month to do it. So failing that, I will catch you all back for June's reading for 2019. This has been May's reading for 2019, and I think it's a pretty good reading, especially with 2 new beginnings. So I wish you all the best for May, guys. Have that conversation that you need to do, and we'll catch you all back here very soon.